Welcome to Decimals, your awesome adventure into the world of the dot. In this lesson, we'll explore what decimals are, why they matter, and how to read and use them in everyday situations. Let's get started. A decimal is a special way to write parts of a whole using a dot called the decimal point. The digits to the left of the point show the whole number, and the digits to the right show the fractional part. Think of the decimal point as the boundary between the whole number and the smaller pieces that follow. Decimals are everywhere. They help us show small parts of a whole. For example, if you cut a pizza into 10 equal slices and eat one slice, you've eaten 1/10 of the pizza, written as 1/10 or as the decimal 0.1. In money, 21.50 means 21 rupees and 50 paise. And in measurement, 2.5 meters means 2 whole meters and a half meter more. Decimals let us be precise when we split things into smaller parts. Let's look at tenths. Imagine 10 children at Pooja's birthday, and the cake is cut into 10 equal pieces. Each piece is 1/10 of the cake. When we divide something into 10 equal parts, each part is 1/10. Here are some shapes divided into 10 equal parts. If one part is shaded, that's 1/10, written as 1/10 or 0.1. If 4 parts are shaded, that's 4/10 or 0.4. If 9 parts are shaded, that's 9/10 or 0.9. Decimals give a quick, clear way to show these fractions. The small dot you see in numbers like 0.1, 0.4 and 0.9 is called the decimal point. It tells you where the whole number part ends and the fractional part begins. That little dot is very important. Now let's move to hundredths. A large square divided into 100 small squares shows hundredths. One small square is 1/100th, written as 1/100th. If 15 small squares are shaded, that shaded part is 15/100th, which we write as the decimal 0.15. Because the denominator has two zeros, 100, the decimal has two digits after the decimal point. More examples with hundredths. If 35 of the 100 small squares are shaded, that is 35 over by hundredths, which equals 0.35. Likewise, 45 over by hundredths is equal to 0.45 and 83 over by hundredths is equal to 0.83. Writing fractions with denominator 100 as decimals is quick and consistent. Reading decimals out loud helps understand them. 0.01 can be said as 1/100th or 0.10 is 10/100ths or 0.10. 0.33 is 33/100ths or 0.33. Saying both the fractional name and the spoken decimal helps connect the ideas. Sometimes decimals include a whole number and a decimal part. We call these mixed decimals. For example, 3 and 6/10 is the same as 3.6, both read as 3 and 6/10. Here are a few useful conversions to remember. 1/10 is 1/10 or 0.1. 3/10 is 0.3. 10/10 equals 1. And mixed ones like 26.5 mean 26 and 5/10. Mixed decimals let us name numbers that are bigger than 1 while still showing parts. Decimals fit into a place value chart just like whole numbers. The key idea is that each step to the right is 1/10 of the previous place. So to the right of the ones place comes tenths, then hundredths, and so on. Moving right makes each position 10 times smaller than the one before. Let's find place values in the number 625.37. The 7 is in the hundredths place, so it stands for 7 hundredths or 0.07. The 3 is in the tenths place, so it is 3 tenths or 0.3. The 5 is in the ones place, so it means 5. The 2 is in the tens place and equals 20. And the 6 is in the hundredths place and equals 600. Each digit's place tells you its actual value. Expanded form shows the value of each digit added together. For example, 5.86 equals 5 plus 8 tenths plus 6 hundredths, written as 5 plus 8 tenths plus 6 hundredths. Another example, 65.26 is 6 tenths plus 5 ones plus 2 tenths plus 6 hundredths, or 60 plus 5 plus 2 tenths plus 6 hundredths. Expanded form helps you see exactly what each digit represents. Sometimes, different looking decimals mean the same value. For example, 2 tenths is 210 or 0.2, and 20 hundredths is 20 hundred or 0.20. They are equal, so 0.2 equals 0.20. You can add zeros to the right of a decimal without changing its value. 0.5 equals 0.50 equals 0.500, and 0.08 equals 0.080. These extra zeros can make place value or column work easier. Mission complete. Let's review what you've learned. Decimals are a special way to write parts of a whole. Tenths come from dividing by 10, hundredths from dividing by 100, and you can write mixed numbers as mixed decimals. You learned expanded form to break decimals into parts, and equivalent decimals that look different but are the same value. Great job! You're ready to use decimals with confidence.